But yeah, sometimes I just forget about stuff, so reminders are always good. Okay, I don't feel like speaking to the people of Amir yet, so let's go to Bareahard, where there are yet more people. Hello again.
Where do you want to go?
Bareahard, which is down here somewhere.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Let's start in the church with the quest, and then we'll branch out from there. Hi. We've had an influx of nobles coming in today to relieve their worries. Of course, they should feel no shame in doing so. Faith unites us all, regardless of status. Let's pray together then, for Adios is always with us. Okay, that's all you have to say. Why are there so many people in here? Hi. Lord Eustace said that we should stay in the church for now. There's lots of books here too, so Raby's happy. This really is a nice place. I've always been too busy looking after Raby to go to Sunday school. He's gotten a lot more responsible these days though. Maybe we can go together someday. Hey, where are you guys going? It's dangerous outside, so be careful. When did Eustace have time to come here to instruct these children to go to the church? I've decided to follow Sister Tatiana's example and devote myself to helping others, especially seeing as things are bound to become even harsher from here on. Of course, there's not much someone like me can do, but even then, I must try. Perhaps this is what noblesse oblige is truly about. Seeing Sister Tatiana work so hard for the people has made me realize my own shortcomings. That's why I want to do my part. Now on to. You do that, sir. Hi. Oh, Adios, just when will you grant us peace? Listen, I'm doing my best. What was your name? Brucin? Archbishop Amon was working well into the night yesterday. I've been rewatching Korra, so the Archbishop being called Amon is really hilarious to me. He seems to have something on his mind, but he refuses to speak anything about it. I'm concerned about his health as well, seeing as how he's doing this on top of the daily masses. I'll have to do what I can to lighten his burden. He has something on his mind of late. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious, but it's none of my business. All I can do for him is focus on easing his burden. Hey, I'm looking for an absentee father. Have you seen him? I don't see anyone here who'd fit the bill of a traveling priest, but let's ask just to be sure. Excuse me. Did a traveling priest happen to stop by here recently? He certainly did. He wasted no time in asking for details about the Kreutzen province's current state, too. I'm relieved to hear that he arrived safely. I guess we shouldn't have worried in the first place. Did you have some business with him, perchance? I'm not particularly fond of his kind. They have far too much leeway, words. Traveling or not, he is a priest. He's expected to uphold the order of the church and conduct himself as a man of the cloth. I have met quite a few priests in this game who are very questionable individuals, so I don't think being a man of the cloth amounts to much. Just saying. Wasn't expecting that. Sounds like there's no love lost between them. Traveling priests don't appear to behave all that differently from the regular ones, as far as I can tell. Ovreen. Do you know where he is now? He mentioned something about wanting to get a better grasp on the effects of this war. Not again. He left again, then? That's certainly a surprise. He's certainly making his way around quickly. That just makes me all the more suspicious. Would you happen to know where his next destination was? He said he was heading to Legram. Much like here, he wishes to visit the church there. Thank you for the information. The trains will be stopping soon, so we should hurry up and find him. Let's get going then, shall we? Alright, so after we finish up here, Legram will be our next stop. The priest you're looking for has already left for Legram. I would have liked for him to stay, but alas, I had little choice in the matter with things the way they currently are. Doesn't sound like the Archbishop is a big fan. We probably shouldn't press him on the subject, but I want to know. I'll be real, we're probably not making it to Legram today with how many people exist in Bareahard to speak to. I can admit that Duke Albareus certainly went too far this time, but that doesn't make it any easier to swallow having Imperial Army troops stationed here. Just how long will this drag on for? Until I finish the war, which I don't think is going to happen in this game. A civil war that took place in the Middle Ages raged on for a number of years. I certainly hope history doesn't repeat itself in that regard. War is war, man. It'll last for how long it lasts. As you might already know, a fierce battle is set to take place near Heimdall. Both sides already have their troops stationed here. There, words. I suspect that all of you will be heading there as well. Do take care. Anything else to say? It pains me that I can't stop you from going. The very least I can do is pray for your safety. We've received word of a fierce battle set to take place near Heimdall. As a safety precaution, all flights to the capital have been grounded. We would also highly recommend that all of your customers, our customers, stay away from the region. But should you have no choice, I recommend exercising extreme caution. Okay, that's all you have to say. Goodbye. Is anyone upstairs? Yes. So many people. Hi. We've had far less customers ever since the Duke's arrest, which is how things should have been from the beginning, probably. It feels like the people of Bareahard had forgotten that until now. The fact that our economy was thriving in the middle of a civil war really was strange, now that I think about it. Looks like we were all too willing to overlook that for the sake of maintaining the status quo. A random child. I've heard talk of a battle set to take place in Heimdall soon. Apparently, it'll be the deciding factor in who wins this war. It's just a shame that people will suffer regardless of the outcome. I can't seem to control my nerves now. Speaking of things I've heard, Prince Olivert seems to be accomplishing much in Western Erebonia. Would it be too naive of me to hope that he could bring all of this to a peaceful conclusion? I'm still not sold on taking back Heimdall being what ends the war with what's going on in Western Erebonia. I just don't really feel like that's possible. Daddy's still at Oroc's fort. Why won't he come home? Mommy's all sad, so I'm not even in the mood to play today. I want Daddy to come home. I can't help you with that. My husband's yet to return despite Kreutzen no longer playing a part in the war. He's stubbornly adamant about remaining at his post until the war as a whole is over. Has he no consideration for those of us worried sick about him? Oh, Adios, please bring my stubborn mule of a husband back to us. We couldn't care less about who comes out victorious. So long as my husband returns safely, that's all that matters. Ew, it's these people. Why are you not dead yet? I'm afraid they don't have much choice in the matter. Erebonia is best left in the hands of we nobles. Our glorious empire would only crumble under the jurisdiction of the Chancellor's lapdogs. I'm afraid they don't have much choice in the matter. Erebonia is best left in the hands of we nobles. Our glorious empire would only crumble. I hate you. Doggo? You're right, Doggo. At least they have a cute doggo. Whose name is apparently Richard. Didn't realize Doggo had a name. Let us think about this rationally for a moment. Is it even feasible for the Noble Alliance to lose? I mean, you were here in Bareahard when I took it back, weren't you? Did the Noble Alliance win that battle? No. So I guess it is possible for the Noble Alliance to lose. Bath salt weirdos? I'm still mad at them over them sicking this cute doggo on a poor kitten and trying to, like, kill it. You don't hurt cats, sir. Should be illegal. I think not. Not only do we have our soldat units, but the Pantagruel too. Not to mention Lord Rufus's cunning. The Imperial Army has simply gotten by on flukes until now. I'm certain they shall be eradicated this time. Huh. I hate you. Where's Shirley when I need her? Shirley, these men tried to hurt a cat. Where's your chainsaw? Fix it. Oh man, did you guys hear the news about Radio Trista? They're going to be broadcasting the battle at Heimdall live. The question is whether or not the Imperial Army can actually do anything to Duke Cayenne and his forces. I mean, the Cayenne household's powerful enough to have martial ties to the Imperial family. Marital. I can read. In that sense, Duke Cayenne's basically the noble version of Chancellor Osborne. I really gotta watch this. I certainly hope you've been working on tonight's dishes between all that excitement. Yeah, coming right up. I don't think he has. I should probably get back to work now. Hammond threatened to take away my chef title if I kept messing around. But I really want to listen to the radio. Sir, you listen to the radio with your ears, not your hands. You can do both at the same time. There you go. I've been informed that you intend to participate in the battle at Heimdall. Do take care. We look forward to your safe return. Thank you, Uncle. Take care during the upcoming battle. Yeah. Why are there so many people? Hi. There seems to have been a dramatic decrease in people celebrating New Year's this year. Granted, I can understand why. Oh yeah, it is New Year's Eve, huh? Kinda forgot about that. Let us pray that the new year will treat us all well. I pray that the new year treats you well as well. Lady Clarice and I happen to be staying at the same hotel, you see. She asked if I knew of any merchants who deal in jewelry, so I brought her along to meet Barak. She seems to have quite an eye for quality too, a trait very befitting of a noble. Still, I must admit that I'm rather worried for my family in Heimdall. But I don't see the city itself getting caught up in the battle, hopefully. The battle is taking place at Heimdall. What do you mean you don't see the city of Heimdall getting caught up in the battle? It's where it's taking place. Except for my part. That's apparently at a villa. Maybe I should get in contact with them after I'm done with my business here. Where men give us some slack. I don't know about that. Oh my, so it's a 30 carat Esmelis? What's an Esmelis? Am I supposed to know what that is? Simply beautiful. I mean, 30 carat is pretty freaking big. I feel as though such a beautiful jewel would be wasted on a necklace, however. What else are you gonna put it on? That thing is massive. Oh, perhaps I could pair it up with this lovely carnelia? But goodness me, I can hear this Sapphiral calling my name too. Don't you not have any money? Are you spending more of your dad's money? Does he know? These accessories certainly live up to my standards. Naturally, I have no choice but to give them a good home. It's my duty as a noble. How much is that 30-carat jewel going to cost you, though? It's the highest quality as Melis one could hope for. Satisfaction guaranteed. I fear it's close to 2 zeros over your stated budget, however. Oh my god. Oh, that's but a trivial matter. I'm certain Father will do something about it. Oh, no. Well, if you say so. You're gonna be put in debtor's jail. Your father is gonna have to, like, start selling organs to pay off this debt. Oh, Woden? That's a name. My good friend, hear my plight. Teresha's going to Heimdall. This isn't what I had in mind when I taught her how to use a gun. Calm yourself, friend. She won't be taking part in the battle itself, will she? What part of she's going to a place where a battle is happening with a gun did you miss? I think she's taking part in the battle. The Kratos belongs to the Imperial family too, does it not? You should think it an honor. That isn't the issue here. She's well aware that our family doesn't have a high enough status to have a say on how this war should be fought. This is all due to that commoner's influence. She is going to get the scolding of her life once she returns. Bold of you to assume she will return. Not in that she's going to die, in that she won't want to return to her crappy father. I realize that was not clear. She must have her reasons. Perhaps you should consider being somewhat less overprotective, too. I don't know that overprotective is the word I would use. I would go more for overbearing or tyrannical. But you would understand if you had a daughter of your own. Good grief. I do hope he regains his composure soon. Okay, that's all y'all have to say. Hello? A new page in the history of Erebonia is being written. We can only hope that it won't detail tragic events. The very least I can do for now is put my prayers into my music. Perhaps the goddess herself will hear it. May peace come to us all. I would like it if you didn't phrase it like that. That sounds like I'm going to die. I'm stuck on a chair. Okay. Hi. Word has it that Marquis Ragnar has withdrawn his forces from the Noble Alliance. On the other hand, we've heard a somewhat different version of that rumor in the Imperial Chronicle. I haven't the foggiest idea what's going on anymore. I haven't been keeping up with the Imperial Chronicle in this playthrough. And I'll be honest, with how my throat feels today, I don't think that's going to happen today either. Maybe next time. Let's go to the airport first. How many people are in the airport? Oh my god, so many. Why? They're all clustered over here. Oh, it's just one family. Hey. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that all flights to Heimdall today have been canceled. You're trying to fly to Heimdall on the day of a battle in a war? Are you stupid? I'll be sure to inform you as soon as we have any new information, so please bear with us until then. Why would you want to fly into an active war zone? I feared this would happen. Still, I will protect Master Samuel at any cost. I don't think anything's going to protect this kid from a war. What What is the meaning of this? Mort, I demand an explanation. This is the result of you spending too long shopping, sir. Ugh. Enough with the excuses. Arrange a flight out of here at once. As you wish, sir. Neither military side is going to let a plane land during a battle. It's not going to happen. But then our flight home, what are we going to do? Wait until tomorrow when hopefully the battle's over? We can't go home? Mommy, what are we going to do? Y'all are rich. There are hotels. Stay in one. Hello. The Emperor's security is handled by the most elite of the Imperial Guardsmen, and the Imperial Guardsmen themselves are made up of the finest soldiers in the Lemaire Provincial Army, I believe. Take care, everyone. I await your safe return. We'll do all we can to keep the courageous in excellent working order. Take care, everyone. I await your safe return. Did not expect to learn about Imperial Guardsmen from this random mechanic, but sure. Thank you for the information. Goodbye, airport. Goodbye, nobles who have no concept of time. Can I speak to you? I've heard talk of certain groups assisting the Noble Alliance too, some of which are remnants of the Imperial Liberation Front even. Requesting aid from Jaegers was bad enough, but must we stoop so low as to rely on terrorists as well? I mean, that's not even mentioning Ouroboros. Heimdall would never fall to those reformist cretins. Both Lord Rufus and the Noble Alliance's most elite warriors are stationed there. They should just crush those reformists already and return us to the halcyon days of noble rule. Okay. Good luck with that. I can't go into the station. Hi. I must admit, with Heimdall being so far away, I had little interest in what was happening there, but hearing that a battle is set to take place there has piqued my interest. Perhaps I'll return home early today to catch the radio broadcast. I've heard there's one radio station that successfully avoided being censored. Maybe I'll return home early today so we can all listen to it? Oh my, if it isn't Viola! Out shopping again, are we? Oh, I know. Not to mention the fact that those Imperial Army soldiers are actually rather nice. My apologies, but I need to be going. I've got the most lovely dress to pick up. Okay. Oh yes, did you hear about the tax increases being repealed? It's time to spend, 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 my dear friends. We'd be fools to let a day like this slip past us. Another day, another chance meeting with Lady Asselin. Ideally, I would have had Lady Viola return home promptly today, but I suppose this is better than watching her sit at home solemnly all day. Convincing Lady Viola to return home during situations like this is a trial I've yet to overcome. Today, though, is different. I'll succeed, for sure this time. Did not mean to turn on turbo mode. Hi. Lord Eustace was kind enough to abolish the wartime taxes for us. We really can't thank him enough. Still, I can't help but feel uneasy over Bareahard's future. Regardless of who wins this war, there's always going to be someone left unsatisfied with the outcome. Especially when you think about how things are nowadays. Will we even be able to keep our stores open? Yeah, you'll be fine. Did you hear? Lord Eustace apparently abolished all of the wartime taxes. What a relief. I was worried they'd stick around despite Kreutzen being removed from the war. Lord Eustace seems to have a surprisingly good grasp on what the common people need. The fact that he can meet the needs of both classes proves his capability as the Albarea family's future head. Eustace as the future head? What about Rufus? I wonder if Lord Rufus himself will take part in the battle at Heimdall. Oh, I'm sure he will, and I'm not looking forward to it. He seems like an upstanding young man, but the rumors circulating about the Noble Alliance of late are a bit disconcerting. Although Fee held up pretty well against him in that fight. She was the only one that could, like, actually hit him, but it's fine. As long as one of us can hit him, it's fine. I'm not entirely sure whose success we should be praying for anymore. Rumor has it that His Majesty is being held captive by the Noble Alliance. That's not a rumor, that's a fact. That alone makes it difficult to support them. I really don't understand what the Noble Alliance was going for there. Did they think that once this war was over and the Noble Alliance had won, that the royals would just be like, yeah, we were never abducted by the nobles. Not at all. They haven't been holding us captive in a villa for months on end. It's fine. Everything's fine. Because as soon as I was let out of captivity, I'd be like, y'all need to arrest these freaks. I have been trapped in a cell or underground or wherever for who knows how long. Awful. There have been rumors about the other towns spreading around recently. Things like what happened to Celtic, Trista's liberation. Everyone's going through harsh times, yet they're still pulling through. I should do the same. You don't understand it either. Mostly, I just think Duke Cayenne might not be the smartest individual. He just has a lot of powerful allies that are for some reason willing to do what he wants. Hearing about what's been going on in other cities makes me realize that I'm lucky to be in Bareahard. I can't sit around being scared when everyone else has it so much worse. With that animation, with what happened under the Capitol, there's clearly more to the... Oh, yeah. With, Testarossa. Very interested in what that's all about. Cannot wait. Poor Cedric. Poor Cedric. Hopefully he doesn't die.